They called Ivan Drago a monster, a machine with no soul, but he was never born a villain. He was created by his circumstances. Raised in the Soviet Union, Drago grew up in a system where strength meant survival and weakness meant failure. From a young age, he was trained not as a man, but as a weapon for his country, carrying the pressure of an entire nation on his shoulders. When he stepped into the ring against Apollo Creed, the world saw only his cold eyes and terrifying power, but behind that silence was a man who had no freedom to choose. Apollo's death turned Drago into the most hated figure in boxing history, and his words, "If he dies, he dies," branded him as heartless, even though they masked a man who had been stripped of emotion. His loss to Rocky Balboa destroyed what little he had left: his pride, his honor, and his country's support. Abandoned by the same system that once praised him, Drago returned home broken, losing his status, his wife, and his purpose, living in shame and silence. Years later, his son Victor became his final hope, not for revenge, but for redemption. In Creed 2, the world expected the same ruthless villain, but instead saw a father willing to let go of pride to save his son. When Ivan chose to stop the fight, he finally broke free from the cycle that defined him. He lost the match, but he won something far greater: his humanity. Ivan Drago was never truly the villain. He was a man shaped by pressure, destroyed by defeat, and ultimately redeemed by love.